Hey everyone, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Yankees. And this is the rubber match, Ziggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And on the hill in this one, Carlos Rodon. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One down. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. One out, bases empty. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-1.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. And it stays fair. The throw into second. The tag out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Line to left and foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nothing doing for the Royals, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Michael Lorenzen.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield,
that one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Out towards right center field. Weimer sizes this one up. Looks it away for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Cody.
And time down to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Cody Bellinger stands in now, looks at that one inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one fouled off. Man at second.
That's the ball.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His second homer this series, and to grab the lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Now, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Stepping in, Austin Wells. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Wells went deep in his most recent game. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back in New York, second inning set to go. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Perez in his 14th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Rodon back to work. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Rodon winds and deals. This one in the air, right field. Goldie, long run.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit, takes outside. Perez on at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Stant should have this one. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Michael Massey.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. That one called a strike. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Rodon ready. Here comes on the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Royals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And that one missing low.
1-0.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that ball is gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one away.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Bo.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Yes.
And there's the strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And Bichette is retired.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Foul ball. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The batter, number
Jazz
13.
Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman.
Doubled leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Two outs, base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Oh, wow. Nice play to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back.
Leading up
and
for
struggles
Kansas
at the
City,
plate
designated
in this
hitter,
series as we take a look at the numbers.
Renfroe.
And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
LeMahieu gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
The right fielder, Joey
And to the
Weimer.
plate for Kansas City, Joey Weimer. That's too low. 1-0. And another ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. Dominguez makes the catch, inning over. As we go to the last of the third, and here comes Bellinger.
Cody
Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A monster shot to right. His 7th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Michael Lorenzen will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Kyle Wright.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Hot shot to third. Sends it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
So digging in, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. Witt throws to first in time. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Ball one, no strikes. And a strike on the outside edge. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. Outside corner, there's a strike. Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Man at first. Here's DJ LeMahieu. That one out to right. Weimer makes the play, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Garcia.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye right there.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Isbell.
Kyle Isbell.
In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Witt in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now the shortstop, Bichette.
The shortstop, Bichette.
Rolled over to third. Garcia whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. That's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside low, and a count 2-1. On the ground, right side, Massey. On to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Isbell brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the fifth we go. Yankees 6 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Salvador Perez.
Rodon back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This to third. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out.
The batter, the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. And down on strikes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
In the air, left field, Dominguez. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. Judge, in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Harvey appears to be getting loose. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Weimer ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Yankees 6 and the Royals nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Velasquez stands in now and watches strike one.
That's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-1. And they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Popped up right side. Chisholm snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder Joey.
2
Wiemer.
outs, base is empty. Joey Wiemer now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. The lefty fires. Swing and a pop-up. Chisholm. And that's the 3rd out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Yankees 6 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th at the plate. Austin Wells. Way outside, and that is ball 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Hunter Harvey getting loose out there. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now
Now it's
batting, the
LeMahieu
third
up to
baseman,
hit.
DJ
0 for 2 in this one.
LeMahieu.
Inside, ball 1. And a sac bunt here, and that's a foul ball. The 1-1. Puts a bunt down, and that goes foul.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So
The
credit the
batter,
pitcher
number
for
11.
having him out in front of that
Shortstop.
pitch.
Go.
Clearly he had him fooled.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wells, the lead runner at second. Goldie over at first with one away. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Two on, one out.
2 balls, 1
In the
strike.
dirt. And it's even up.
Sometimes being lucky is a
2-2.
swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Let's go Yankees.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. Yankees 6 and the Royals nothing. This one isn't
Leading off for
exactly
Kansas City,
close,
the
Chris.
third
Let's go off
baseman,
script for a
Michael
moment.
I'm game.
Garcia.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings
next for
open
the
out of the
Royals, the
bullpen,
left
you know
fielder,
what's coming in
Kyle
is 95 and
Isbell.
above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And he chases that one. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Royals bats are quiet there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a look
up
at our
for
game
the
summary.
Yankees, the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And a first pitch fastball is
No
in
ball,
for a
1
strike.
Ball. Let's go New York.
There's the ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one hammered center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! And to the deepest part of the park. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 in this one. This one high in the air to left center. Velasquez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Bellinger.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nabs it out. Number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Wright won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Hunter Harvey on the pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. And that misses off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that one hammered. That's back there. leaping, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 10-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down. Paul Goldschmidt now 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And that one is lifted in the air. Weimer makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they go deep 3 times in the inning and score 4. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10 and the Royals nothing. Mark Leiter Jr. will take over here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Mark Leiter Jr.
There's the strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Right through there, got him. First out in the top of the 8th.
The first baseman.
And now Vinny Pasquantino. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On the ground, on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Royals go down 1-2-3, not looking good. They're down 10-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Harvey back to work. Harvey, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The pitch to LeMahieu. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Outside low. Now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one in the air center field. Velasquez settles under this one, and out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 11, Shortstop, Bo.
And the batter now, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. In there at the knees, 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
On the ground, right side. Over to first, and Bichette is retired.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal
Now
clock.
back,
He knew
left
he had
fielder,
plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He circles the bases, his 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Hunter Harvey is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher in the game for the Royals,
Now
Carlos
pitching for the
Hernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop
Number
the bleed and
43.
keep the score right where it
Carlos
is. Seems like a
Hernandez.
tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And ball 1. Fastball is outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 12-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
2 outs, nobody on. Aaron Judge getting ready to hit. Judge rips that one out of here. An absolute smash to left. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Through 8 full, Yankees out in front, 13-0. So they turn things over to the righty, Fernando Cruz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. That one hit to right, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. And that's a double.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed. Velasquez over at second, 1 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball hammered left field, back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. So up next, Michael Garcia, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Lifted in the air down the left side. Dominguez. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice. Fly to drive in that runner from third.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
13-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.